G'day legends, and welcome back to another episode of That Slot Cargo News. For a Friday, we have plenty to get through. Pendle Slot have a lot of cars released this week. We'll talk a little bit about the Slot Nationals 2023. I will have some videos coming out over the next week or so and much more. So let's get stuck into news for a Friday. So before we get stuck into the car news, as always, a massive thank you to you at home for tuning in regularly, watching the news segment of our channel, and of course the official news sponsor, Pendle Slot. Please show them support and check out their socials linked in this video description, and of course the channel description. But let's dive headfirst into today's Friday car news. So let's kick off the car news with Pendle Slot. Now, their social media pages are showing a lot of cars available this week, so let's go through it together. We'll kick off with Pioneer. They are showing the two Hemi Chargers. The Spider livery, I think, was called the Black Widow from memory. When I first saw these, I wasn't a big fan of the livery. I love the color choice of the cars. The livery itself, it's growing on me. Might take some more time, but if you are wanting some of the Pioneer goodies, check out Pendle Slot, is available from them. Moving on to some Fly Slot, of course, Porsche. I know you can't go wrong with Porsche, one of my favorites. The 934 is definitely a must for me. But the next two I think we should all jump on, the Truck 78 and Truck 79. 78 is the race truck in fluorescent orange and 79 is the race truck in fluorescent green. I think these will make a really good class. They do a lot of racing in Spain with the trucks. You don't see much of it on YouTube or much videos of it at all. So if you do get these and start up a race class with your club or your home track, please shout me out some video because I do want to show these off, but these are really cool. Kicking off some NSR from Pendle, we have 5 in total. We've got the Porsche 997 in 2 variations. The livery and the driver, I believe, changed very slightly on these two. Moving now to the Corvette C7, again, ×2, slight adjustments to the livery and I believe driver as well. And moving on to the Mosler MT900R. That is a very fast car. I have one in my collection. It is super quick. On to Le Mans Miniatures, again, 2 variations here of the Bugatti. We've got the 14M and the 16M Bugatti T57 545. So if you are wanting one of these, check it out. Beautiful looking model. I do have a Le Mans miniature in my collection at Porsche. They look incredible. Are they the best around the track? No, but they do look incredible. And to round off the availability from Pendle, some Revo slots, the Merc CLK GTRs. These look incredible. It is the AEG, the Pro Marked, and the Waststeiner, if I could say that properly in German. So there you go. That's what is available from Pendle Slot this week. So next up we have Scalatrix showing off a couple of beauties from their stable. Of course, the social media team does an incredible job. First one up is the Aston Martin GT3 Vantage. To me, it's a good looking car. It also is shown with the Mercedes AMG GT3, both ready for pre-order. I think these both do look incredible. So if you are wanting them, jump on them, pre-order them through Scalatrix or your local, of course, and Pendle if you do shop with them. And then we also have the Aston Martin DB5, the Goldfinger 007 car. Now this is pretty cool. It has got the ejection seat and a couple of bits and pieces on it. So I do like these movie cars. I know there's a lot of back and forth about should we have movie cars or collectible cars. This one's pretty cool. I don't like them all, but this one I like the injection seat. I'd like to get my hands on this one. And also I do have, and I'm looking down here because that's what they are, I did get sent a mystery box from Scalatrix to unbox, which the video will come out very soon. I've just got back from LA, so I will film that. Check out their website. They are doing mystery boxes, and of course they're doing bundles as well. And you do save a bit of money. And the 3 that I got, completely random, I'm pretty happy with. And they're down there, but you'll see them very soon. Next up, we have some goodies from the Spanish Gods SRC. They are showing a car and the remake of one of their motors or redesign. We'll kick off with the car first. It's the Lancia Delta S4 in the Chrono, so we're ready to go racing. The racing series is the Chrono series. Of course, the fully detailed is the original series. I'm loving this. They have done a fair few Lancia Delta S4s. I like how they do adjust the livery a bit. The rims on these are probably some of my favorites. I like the blackouts. They look really cool. Take my word for it, these do go really well, forward drive. They do look really good, even though it's the Chrono series, the watered down series. There's a lot of detail still on there. And we are looking at the new look M3 motor. I think it's called the M3R from memory. They've now got the, I guess, the housing with the sticker on top. I believe this one, the motor, I haven't seen it yet or got much detail on it. I believe there's more care taken when they do adjustments to it and when they build it, just so there's less, I guess, differences between one motor and the other. So they're taking more care with doing the M3R. So there you go, some news from SRC. So next up we have Slot It, and if you were sleeping under a rock, the Slot It Nationals at Electric Dreams on the weekend just passed. I was there, LA, videos to come out very soon of my experience. They showed a fair few new cars, prototypes, and of course, if you haven't watched my channel since the weekend, I did put some prototype footage of the Datto, which we'll look at in a tick, and I do have some more footage come out of the F1 2022 and 2023 going around the track. It's impressive, it's fast. Well, let's go through the list of what they showed. I did do a video on this, so please check it out. The R35, they have released this before, but they have modified little bits and pieces on it to make it sit a bit lower. There is a couple more modifications they've made, but it does sit a lot better than the original. The original is a little bit more of a monster truck, it's a bit high, so they've reworked this one. It looks really good. We've got the Mantra ×2, the short tail and the long tail. Again, both look incredible. These were mostly all working prototypes too. I didn't get a chance to drive them in prototypes, you've got to be careful. Onto the Chaparral, this thing is pretty cool. I know from staying with Maurizio now, Chaparral is one of his favorite cars, so you can see why he likes to make this. The Audi R8, I think this is the GT3 car. Again, really cool. I'm a big fan of the Audi R8. Moving on to the Jag, we've had a fair few Jags now. I do like the finish. I did race the Jag at the Nationals. It wasn't the greatest, so I swapped over to I think it was the Mazda at the end, which I did like, but the Jag, this looks really good. On to the, where are we? The Acura. The Acura, there is some footage of that running around the track just a little bit. You'll see in some of my footage this week, whilst the Datto is driving, so is this, very, very fast. And last but not least is the Datto 510, the Datsun 510. I have released a video of this. I was driving it. The young fella at Electric Dreams is driving it. It is a prototype and it goes very well. And it was signed by the man from BRE himself who raced the car. The name has now slipped my mind and you're probably going to shoot me in the comments, but you can fill those blanks in. But he did sign this actual model that I was driving, so I was being very, very careful. So check out that, the Datto is up in action. It is happening, very exciting. So there's some Slot It prototypes from the 2023 Slot It Nationals in LA, Electric Dreams. So next up, some advanced slot. We have the 3 BMW 2002. We have 3 livery choices here. I'm a big fan of advanced slot. They do some interesting stuff. These are looking the goods. I don't have enough advanced slot in my collection to say, hey, these cars perform well. I would like to get a lot more on the channel, so let me know if you want me to reach out to them. I think I have, but we'll keep trying because it'd be good to see how they perform on the track. But there you go, 3 new BMWs 2002 liveries to choose out of. Next up we have Carrera, and it wouldn't be a news day without showing off a Carrera car, and this one is no exception. And again, the social media team have knocked it out of the park. It is the Aston Martin GT3. I think this one looks the goods. The photo makes it look the goods. The cars are looking quite special. They do a really good job on their bodies. But talking cars, I'll update you quickly on the live stream that I've been asked to host at Carrera World on the 6th of September. The limited details I do know I will share with you. We are, I believe, showing off the second half catalogue cars, so 2023. I don't know how many of them are ready to show off, but the ones that are, we will be showing them off, so I will have them in my hands. Very exciting. And they're hoping to get some of the team to answer some questions. It will be live, so you can do a Q&A. You ask me the questions and I'll get them across to who needs to answer them. So please join up to their socials, whether it's YouTube, Instagram and Facebook, because we will be trying to go live to all their platforms. It won't be live on mine. I am going as a guest. I'm going as the host. That Slot Car Guy will be wearing our kit, but it is quite exciting for our channel to host the very first live event by Carrera. So really cool things happening. Stay tuned for that and I'll update you as we get more details. And we can't wrap up the news without talking about the Slot It USA Nationals for 2023 held at Electric Dreams in LA. I was there. Oh my God, what a weekend. Yes, I will have some footage coming out sort of through the eyes of me, how I experienced it, and a couple other bits and pieces I'll cut and paste as we go over the next week or so. But this is more of a shout out because some more content creators were there and they did an epic job. For me, it was quite challenging filming and racing. I didn't really focus much on practicing. That's my excuse for not doing too well, but it was quite a different setup for me. Normally I'm either doing one or the other. Mostly I'm filming, not racing. But let's give a quick shout out to these channels. I may miss a couple here if I have, sorry, but please please comment down below. DNA Slot Cars, they were there. They flew down, Sasha and Dave. I met them, had dinner with them. Awesome. They've taken a lot of footage and videos. Check out their channel and of course subscribe to them. Really good filming. Jim Rose from NorCal Slot Car scene, absolute legend. Really good on the mic. If you watch the live stream, he was really good on the mic. Funny bloke. Of course, I consider Jim a friend. I'm so happy I've met him. And he's putting up really good content. So please jump over there, subscribe to the NorCal Slot Car scene. He's put up a lot of goodies on there. We've also got, of course, Electric Dreams. Please check out their socials. The race, I believe, has already got over 4,000 something views. And that's a live stream. And I think we had about 150 to 160. It was a steady view and it peaked at around the 200 mark. That is a lot for a live race. So this is showing some things to come in the future. So well done, Electric Dreams. Greg Galb, of course, he was in the race. He had a bit of a misfortune in the race. He is fast. Check his content out because of course he'll be putting stuff out too. I was happy to meet Greg. Absolute legend. Again, I will be doing some videos coming out. The Delaney Slot Car Raceway, epic videos the channel is putting out. Got to meet the host with the most. Please subscribe, check them out. And again, it's some more footage of the weekend that I couldn't capture and these legends have done a great job. Gold Country Slot Car Racing, what can I say? More excellent footage. And there was more people there. So if I have missed you, please put it in the comments, but please subscribe to all those. They have got a lot of footage that I didn't capture and I do want to share the love with the other content creators. And I did get to meet them all, which was really, really cool. So there you go. And how did I go? I qualified 31st, finished 42nd. We'll talk about that more in the future. So that's a wrap on today's episode of That Slot Cargo News for a Friday. As always, thank you so much for tuning in and watching the news and supporting the channel. And a massive thank you to the official news sponsor, Pendle Slot. Check out their socials, link below and in the channel description. And as you did see in the news today, they've got a lot of cars available. I will be releasing some footage, drip feeding it over the next week or so. I'm still a little bit jet lagged. It was a massive week. I could not really edit when I was there. A lot was happening over the 5 days, but it was mind-blowing. If you are in LA, go to Electric Dreams. So stay tuned for that. I have got a sneaky peek box that's arrived from Scaletric, and I'm also working with them behind the scenes to give you some discount codes for Scaletric Direct. So stay tuned for that as well. And once I'm updated with that, I'll give you the discount code so you can save in your pocket. But as always, at That Slot Cargo on Instagram and YouTube. I believe my interview will be up at Electric Dreams, the track calls. I think I'm number 35. Jump over there and watch it. Very cringy by me, but be safe, take care, support your local. Bye.